So Liverpool pushes their lead back to 7 points atop the table. Of course, Arsenal picking up a big 3 points yesterday in dramatic fashion, but there you see it. Liverpool right now, first place in the Premier League. Stevie, I don't want to lead the witness here. I know it was dramatic and I know it wasn't very pretty, but it's 3 points in a title race when Arsenal had closed the gap to 4. So how'd you feel when it was all said and done today?
I was the happiest man alive when that final whistle went.
You were nervous. You were very nervous in that second half.
Do you know, at half-time, I was a happy camper, and I was very comfortable.
So what happened? What was the big difference?
I've got to think that the players just took their eye off the ball and thought the game was over. I mean, Arne Slot's talking there about as if they were coasting, and then all of a sudden, Wolves got a goal from somewhere. Wolves were the better side for the second half of this game by quite some way, I thought. And I don't understand how it came as a surprise, because Wolves are a team that want to go forward regardless of the score. So they should have known, even though it was 2-0, they still needed another one to kill the game off, in my opinion. But they didn't go about it in the correct manner in the second half. And, quite frankly, we saw the clearance from Quansah there, which was fantastic. But we didn't see the one-on-one that Alisson saved. Yeah. I mean, so I was completely and utterly uncomfortable, particularly at 2-1. But, as you said, the most important thing right now is that you get the win.
Wolves, more shots on target, more possession at Anfield. I mean, I feel like we never say that, certainly about a team that's in a relegation fight.
Let me put things in perspective. Liverpool had 0 shots in total, on or off target, in the second half. This is from a team who have full control of the game at the break at 2-0. And at that point, knowing kind of Wolves' own struggles, knowing Liverpool and how good they are, particularly at Anfield, you are thinking this is just going to run the score up. But as the game went on, there was just, it's really difficult to kind of put your finger on, because they had that penalty that was given and, in my mind, rightly overturned in the second half. And from that moment on, I just felt like Liverpool went against who they are and started to defend that lead. And that's not their strengths. That hasn't been their strengths for quite some time. And all of a sudden, you saw Wolves kind of grow in confidence. And Cunha in particular, what a player he is. Had this one free kick in the first half that just missed the upright, and then you saw the goal, had a couple others. They start growing in confidence, and they start making attacking substitutions. And as the game went on, more and more, you started to think about Everton. And that's what I think you saw. And I'll be honest, I am really surprised that Liverpool held out, because the last 10 or 15 minutes, again, in contrast to the second game of the day, I'm sitting there thinking, what was it going to score? What was it going to equalize here?
Frank, are Liverpool vulnerable here?
Very much so. I mean, lucky day for the Reds. Really lucky day for the Reds, because they didn't deserve to win. And Stevie has the right to be the happiest guy in the world, getting the 3 points for the Reds. Because, 2 days ago on Friday night, I hammered Chelsea by giving up at 2-0. But I can explain, because they are so immature, so inexperienced, and they have some excuses. But what I saw today, the second half, from the next champion of the Premier League, was quite unprofessional. And we are talking about people with very much experience, with very much maturity, and didn't do nothing. That was amazing. That was amazing to see how they collapse in that game and show no strength, no unity, and they were nowhere near it at home. I never seen that in my life from a future champion. That was awful. On top of it, I think there is a red card deserved for Konate. I think he missed and smashed the guy. It should have been a second yellow card for me.